Camp for All is a place where kids really get to discover who they are. They come to Camp for All and they're surrounded by people who have the exact same ability as them, and they just get to be themselves for 1 week. They get to just be kids.
What I like most about Camp for All is that I get to do activities like basketball and wheelchair hockey.
I just love that. Joining us now is Pat Sorrells, President and CEO of Camp for All, to tell us more about this amazing all year round event. Pat, thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you. Y'all are so sweet to have me. It's so much fun to be here.
So
it's an amazing place, and I love talking about it.
I mean, 30 years is quite a milestone.
It is, and 180,000 campers have been served since we opened our doors in 1998. Yeah.
Take us back if you could. I mean, I know you weren't necessarily there at the beginning working for them, but what were those early days like that you know of?
Well, Dr. Paul Gerson, Dr. Bob Zeller, and Larry Nyhouse all got together and were doing things for kids with cancer and all kinds of issues. And they realized these kids were just being treated. They were not having fun. They were not having a childhood. And so they said, we need to take them someplace to have fun. And so, for instance, Paul took his kids to a camp in Austin, a regular camp. Oh my gosh, they had so much more than fun. They had the time of their lives, but there was all this emotional healing as well.
Wow.
And so they said, you know, we can't bring kids in wheelchairs. We need to do this for more kids. We need to get them out of the cancer center. We need to get them. Kids with epilepsy couldn't go to camp because they wouldn't accept them. And so we need to take these kids someplace where they can really, really thrive. And so they said, let's build a Camp for All. Catchy name, don't you think?
Yes.
And so they did, and the dream began, and they got together with potential partners, and they said, we want you to give us the information that we need so we can build a truly barrier-free camp, and not just for kids, but for adults. So they did, and here we are, years later, 9,000 campers a year. And you name the challenge and they come to camp. In fact, we have, even this year, even though we've been full, we have new camps coming this fall. Crohn's and colitis came this summer. All these new people are calling us all the time.
And it's beautiful that you're able to help so many.
Well, they come and they realize what they can do as opposed to what they can't do.
You feel like they're told that a lot. You can't do this, you can't do that.
Well,
don't do this, don't go there.
A good example is a young camper who was playing baseball, cute kid, 12 years old, and he had cancer, and he had to go in. He had lost his hair. He was being treated. Our beautiful, wonderful cancer center at Texas Children's was treating him. Perfect, wonderful care. But his mom said, well, you can't play baseball anymore. You can't do all these things anymore. And so he had the biggest chip on his shoulder. He said, I can't do anything anymore. I'm the only one with cancer. Nobody, he was just angry. And they made him come to camp. He did not want to come to camp because he said, I can't do anything anymore. And he came to camp and they said, let's go to the dance. He said, I can't go to the dance. They said, why? He took off his hat and he said, because I don't have any hair. And they said, look around you. Look at all these other kids. They're some of them are worse off than you. And some of them, you're normal. You're not alone.
And to see their reactions in those pictures, in the video of their faces, just being able to have that time to feel like I'm a part of something, I'm a part of this. We're here, we're enjoying the same thing. That's huge.
Well, and the best part is his mom called after camp and said, thank you for sending home a different child.
No kidding.
And now I guarantee we sent home the right child. From camp.
Do you see campers that come back multiple times?
Yes, we do. In fact, some of our summer staff, they're there all summer working with the campers, are former campers. And talk about a story. They can say, look at my scar. I had a tumor. And this little kid's going, looking at this big old guy that's alive and still thriving, going, I can do this too. So.
Oh, Pat, this is amazing. All right, really quickly before we, run out of time, can you tell us about the celebration of the 30th anniversary, this big bash?
We've been celebrating all year long. We started in January, and then we have a gala coming up in the greater camp area on August the 12th in Washington County. And so that'll be our birthday party, official birthday party. And we've honestly been celebrating this all year long because it's a milestone, and we can't believe that we're 30 years old. It's kind of like all these things go by so fast, and to celebrate all the children and the adults too that have come. Think about the families that get the break while their kids are at camp, or the caretakers for older adults. It's
Everybody's really impacted, right? In a beautiful way.
in a beautiful way. Yes.
Oh, Pat,
very
this
definitely.
has been great.
Oh,
Pat,
thank
can you tell us really quickly, if people want more information, where can they go for more information about the gala and camp?
Go to campforall.org, and if you want to find a camp for your child or your adult you're taking care of, go to Find a Camp and put in the challenge, and whatever camp we work with will come up, and you can contact them directly. Also go to events, and you'll see our events coming up.
And that is September 12th?
October
12th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Make sure we got that right.
You have a little more time.
Yeah,
Okay.
a couple
One more
months,
time.
or a month, yeah.
Yeah.
Pat, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.